Welcome again to Freedom Diggers Metal Detecting. Jim, of course, coming at you. People sometimes ask me why do I have the name Freedom Diggers. Well, that's because I am working real hard to keep our hobby free. I want people to be able to freely enjoy our hobby without any interference from any kind of city or county or even state officials. Now, how do you do that? Well, you try to educate people on how to dig the right way and leave no sign of being there, and being respectful when you're out. So that's kind of what I try to do. I have a Facebook group dedicated to the same thing here in my home state of Michigan, Michigan Freedom Diggers Metal Detecting. That's not just strictly a Michigan group, though. People from all over the country are welcome. In fact, I even have people from Australia, England, all over the place. So if you're a Facebook group type, come on by. I'd love to have you. All right, let's get into the subject of today's video. I've compiled kind of an impromptu list of some influential metal detectors of the last 20 or so years. These are ones that they might have changed the hobby, they might have put technology in the reach of people that previously couldn't afford it, that kind of thing. Groundbreaking stuff. And this is just my list. If you have any that you think fit that kind of description, let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear from you if there's anything that you think was a bit of a game changer for metal detecting. All right, let's get into it. Top of the list here, I've got the Garrett AT Pro. The AT Pro is kind of the bread and butter of the Garrett stable, has been for a long time. A lot of people say, yeah, it's old technology, but it's still a tested and true platform for a lot of people. Myself, I even owned one. Found a lot of silver jewelry with it. Did good on coins too. Did pretty good. So the thing about it though is, a lot of people don't know, is the AT Pro was the first affordable waterproof metal detector. And that was a big deal. A lot of YouTube channels still center themselves around the AT Pro. You look at like Nugget Noggin, he's still sinking these things in the rivers and lakes all over the place. All right, moving along. No list to be complete without the Minelab Equinox. Yes, this is a machine that lately there's been a lot of controversy around it. There's been some issues with it, but the machine showed up on the scene in 2016 and it was a game changer. Multi-frequencies, super lightweight, relatively easy to use. It put technology in the hands of people that were craving something that was going to give them an edge. They have a reputation for being able to sniff out the goods just about anywhere they go. And let's see, we got the Nokta Macro Simplex. Yep, I'm going to put that guy on the list. Mainly because it comes in a price range that puts a decent metal detector within the reach of a lot of people. My first metal detector was about $340, was a White's Coinmaster GT. Simplex comes in under $300. Heck, I mean, you can even get in there with a little bit of money left over for maybe a good digging tool or pouch, something like that. Decent machine. Has its issues too, but if you consider what it is for its price, it's definitely more than adequate. All right, coming up around the bend here, we're gonna put the White's Spectrum series. Some of you might not even know about them. They kind of came on the scene, I'd like to say late 80s-ish, early 90s, the Spectrum series. They continued up into the early 2000s, like the DFX, the VX3, Those machines were actually the first multi-frequency machines. Shh, don't tell the Minelab people out there that, okay? Yes, White's Electronics actually patented multi-frequency technology. These machines ran like 2 at the same time. That's still multi. And once the patent ran out that White's had on that technology, Minelab came swooping in. They made improvements to it. Fortunately for the detecting world, they did. White's ended up going out of business eventually. I kind of miss swinging my Whites. What else we got here? The CTX 3030. Top of the food chain on the Minelab menu, and top of the food chain in a lot of people's eyes in the detecting world as a whole. Absolutely superior target ID system on that machine. Full band spectrum technology. Just outstanding machine. A lot of money too. You better open your wallet on that one. Its little brother, the E-Track, is kind of on that list too. Had a graph screen on it to help you decide targets. Kind of like the Manicore, huh? I think the Manicore may be the replacement for the E-Track. Hard to get parts for them too. Someone on my group was looking for a part for an E-Track recently and couldn't find it. So those are going to kind of be coming like dinosaurs soon. Good machine. So what else we got here? That's pretty much it. Yeah, for the most part. I am going to throw in the Deus though. The XP Deus was probably one of the first ones that was like super lightweight, you know, with a disconnectable display on it and everything. Very sleek, very good target ID system on that, and a deep hitter. If there's anything that you think I should have put on this list, let me know, and we can chat about it on the side here in the comments section. In the meantime, if the weather is good enough, get out there, get your hands dirty, get your coil to the soil, whatever you do, make sure you always keep it dig free or die. We'll see you next time on